when you enter the zip code of 37076. It can feel like you're stepping back in time.
So welcome to the Hermitage. Behind me is the main house, what we refer to as the mansion.
President Andrew Jackson bought the Hermitage in 1804. At first, he lived in this log cabin for 17 years before moving into the brick mansion.
Andrew Jackson was probably one of the most well-known people in the United States of America during his day.
Jackson first moved to Tennessee to be the district attorney for the Nashville area. He became the major general for the Tennessee militia in 1802, catapulting Jackson in his career after his victory over the British at the Battle of New Orleans, eventually winning the presidential election in 1828.
It was the first time an American army on its own had defeated a British army that decisively. And so there was a great sense of relief and a sense of national pride that were wrapped up in Jackson's story.
That national pride can still be felt today.
It's one of the reasons we see the Jackson name and versions of the Jackson name or Old Hickory or the Hermitage attached to so many things in Middle Tennessee.
From the state capitol to Hermitage, streets, neighborhoods, businesses, schools are named after him and his family. Old Hickory was Jackson's nickname. Donaldson is named after Jackson's father-in-law. And it's across the country.
Jacksonville, Florida, Jackson, Mississippi, all connections back to Andrew Jackson.
But when thinking back on his legacy, there were some troubling aspects in Jackson's life in American history. Jackson owned more than 300 slaves over the course of his life. We visited several of the slave quarters on the Hermitage property.
And in his political history, he was an architect, along with other national leaders, of Indian removal and relocation, which had terrible consequences for the Native American populations, of course.
Today, about 220,000 people visit every year from all across the world to learn the history of the enslaved people in American history, learn about the property, and pay their respects to our 7th president.
Everybody's going to look at Jackson's legacy in retrospect now, and they're going to have differing opinions of how they feel about Jackson's legacy.
In Hermitage, Kendall Ashman, News 2.